Welcome, classy people. It's Crystal here of Crystal's Classy Life. Today, we are tackling the laundry room. We are going to do a deep clean and reorganize it. I had a video that I actually set this laundry room up before with the bins at the top of the rack, and I'll link that above if you want to go see it. But we're getting down and dirty. This is part of my series. It may not be pretty, but it's organized. And in this laundry room, you could see I'll have all my laundry products above. I like to hang my clothes in here when they're drying. I also have at the bottom painting supplies and car supplies. So we're going to put that where it needs to be so it just doesn't look so bad. It may not be pretty, but it'll be organized. I've got masks laying up here. My laundry supplies are completely unorganized. I've got a blanket that I washed. I've got to put that up. And that is my paper supplies there. So we're going to get started on this laundry room. I'm going to take the laundry baskets out and jump right into it. And this little item right here, this is my Swiffer wand. But I was at Aldi and I picked up this duster kit. Okay. I wasn't even reading the thing. I was just thinking it was just going to have the little dusters in it, not realizing that it actually had a little duster wand in it as well. Okay, so you could see in the video, I'm like, duster kit, reading is fundamental, child. I did not read this thing word for darn. So it actually came with the little wand, not the big one. That's the one I already have. That's an actual, name brand one. This is the Aldi one. So I'm so excited. I get my little wand out. Watch what happens when I start using this thing. Now, I could not seem to get it fully snapped in there. I was like, why is it so hard to snap in? But I couldn't get it to fully snap in there. But oh well, I'll put it on there anyway as best as I can. And I'm like, okay, all right, well, we're going to use it anyway, okay? That's as close as I could get it. I couldn't get it any closer than that. So I said, all right, we're going to try to use it. Now, what I'm about to do, I'm about to put this little duster on here. It's a 5-pack. And I am going to try to use it to clean out my dryer vent. Y'all go to see what happens when I do that. It took me a minute to figure out which opening was the opening. I don't know what was going on with me in this little thing. I'm like, goodness, Crystal, you is just really not functioning well with this thing. I'm like, dang. So I finally figure it out. I'm like, good grief. I am not about to stop this video. I went on and pushed it in there, and okay, now finally, Krista got it together. Okay, this is the dryer vent. Now, this little dryer, you should be emptying this thing every time you use your dryer. Now, I try to do that. Now, this is almost like a bottle brush type of material. I got this from my local neighborhood Walmart, and it does pretty good with fishing out the lint from your thing. You definitely need to do this on a regular. This is to prevent a fire and also prolong the life of your dryer. It's very important. Now, my attachment to my vacuum, my Shark Vac, it's not allowing me to be great. I want to get down in there and get deep down in there and get the dust out, but it just wouldn't let me do it. Y'all see, I've tried, but I'll be darned. I'm not going to break my vacuum. So I'm trying to get it out. Now, I get the genius idea to use my little Aldi little Swiffer thing. I said, okay, let's stick it on in there. Surely it'll grab the lint. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it grabbed the lint all right. Fool popped off, fell down in there. I had to call my husband to help me fish that thing out. I ended up getting a whole coat hanger and fishing it out. So, Crystal will not be doing that foolery again. Now, I wasn't too swift about washing this off, but I have seen other people wash it off. I just wasn't wanting to do a lot of scrubbing to it because I didn't want to mess up, the mesh material that's in it. So I just did more water washing of it. I did spray some cleaner on it to get the dust off. Because the main thing, I wanted to get that dust off. You ever start cleaning something and you just like want to go in and you can't get every little crumb. So now I'm wiping off the dryer. Boy, I'm going to tell you, the dryer has so much lint on it. It is crazy how much lint gets on your dryer. And all you're doing is putting clean clothes in here and drying them. But this thing gets dirty too. So don't neglect it. Don't neglect it. Wipe it off. Keep it clean. And all it's going to do is help to prolong the life of your machine. You pay good money for your washer and your dryer. So you want to periodically wipe it off. I'm going to be better in the future about wiping my washer and my dryer off. I'm just wiping off the dryer right now. I'm just trying to get it, looking not so dusty. And you also got to think about putting the laundry detergents and stuff, pouring it in and everything. It just sometimes spills, sometimes sloshes, and you don't realize it's even there until you start actually cleaning. So that's one thing that I just want to just make sure that I get that off of the door. And I'm working on that pretty good. Now, I have this little tray, and I keep this little tray on top of the washer, and I put it on top of the washer to hold, to kind of corral the things that I use often. I like options, y'all know. So I'm going to have about 4, 5, 6, 7 items. Look how dusty it is. Look how dirty. That's that dirt, Crystal. That's dirt. That's dust and dirt on top of the washing machine. Lint, that's on top of it. That's where that tray was sitting. So I'm just wiping it off with a sanitizing wipe. And I'm trying to get all that off before I put the tray back, because I want to put all my things back on my tray. I like to have my stuff readily accessible. All right. Now, I done put another duster on, but this time I put it on my real one, the long handle one. And it's a spider web back there. Look how dusty it is. My goodness. It's like, whoa, I'm going to really have to pay attention to that. I did the side because actual vent is on that side. So now what I'm trying to do is just kind of move around some of the laundry products. I don't have a lot of laundry detergent like I used to have. I've kind of used into my stockpile quite a bit. But I am trying to just move stuff around. I've got some up at the top, and I'm moving them down to where they're just lower and I can actually access them. Sometimes I find that you can have so much of a stockpile that you can't see stuff. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. Okay, and I've got 2 containers of this Persil. Now I got to tell y'all about this Persil. What I find with these Persil pods is that they don't do too well with cool or cold settings. I always seem to have a leftover, like the pod doesn't fully dissolve, and I don't like that. So what I'm doing, I'm putting all of them in this plastic container. I've got actually 2 bins of the Persil. And what I'm going to use these for is for items that I wash in hot, warm, like sheets, towels. I'm going to use those for that, because it seems like when I wash it in that temperature, they fully dissolve. But on several occasions, I've had these pods to not be fully dissolved and actually be attached to your clothing when you take them out, get ready to put them in the dryer. That is crazy. Let me know if you have had that to happen. This is my car bucket that has our car cleaning items in it. So I'm putting it at the very top. It does not need to be on the floor. I'm trying to get stuff off the floor so it won't look so junky. And, when we get ready to wash our car, which ain't very often, honey, I will be able to just go up there and grab the bucket and be done with it. I don't want it in the garage. I like for my stuff to be where I can access it. I don't like going in the garage. I don't know what it is. But anyway, that's all my little stain removers. I got a thing of Tide, and I actually purchased this Tide I bought a rebate, first of all, but I also like to keep it in this container, because it seems like when it's in that box is not airtight. So you see how it's clumping up. So I'm gonna just, sit that right there. I like to put, it is high efficiency appropriate. You can use it in the high efficiency because it has it on the box. But sometimes I use it for cleaning, mixing it with other stuff, or cleaning stuff that I need to launder that I really want to get it out. Now, what I'm cleaning now is the laundry sink. Ooh, child. This laundry sink's got paint in it. It's got stains in it. It's not pretty, but it's gonna be clean when I finish. I had to actually take the SOS pad. It's got little rust spots, little water spots, and it's not perfect. I'm not preparing food in here. But if I want to wash Gracie May, I can stick her in the sink and wash her, things like that. Look at this. This is the tray that is under the washing machine to catch anything if your washer machine starts to leak or flood. It won't, mess your house up. So this thing, oh my gosh, like girl, child, it was shameful. 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 You see all that dust back there? Oh, child. Now I'm on the other side. This is actually the other side of the washer. So, ooh, child, it's bad. But I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to motivate y'all. See, I'm motivating myself and I'm trying to motivate y'all because you know what? It don't have to be pretty, but it will be organized and it will be clean. How about that? So I thought I was going to be able to pull this drawer, but I think I have to take everything out to really like move that drawer. And I got a lot of stuff in there. So we're not about that life today. We're going to do that on another day. But look at that. Oh, my goodness. Now we are in the drawer for the washer, okay? And what I keep in here, as you can see, I got a bunch of cleaning products, carpet cleaning products. I've got Swiffer bottles, and I'm sucking all the dust out before I go to. It's crazy. How do these things get dirty when they're not open? Like, it's crazy. It's like, how does that happen? All it's doing is just storing stuff, but it gets dirt down in here. What you got to think about also is where there's dirt, there's a smell. There's an odor. You may have unidentified odors in your home that you're not figuring out where it's coming from, but you never know. I'm about to consolidate those 2 bottles of Dreft. You never know where that odor could be coming from. You're like, what is that smell? Where there's some dirt, there's some odor. That's how I look at it. Because everybody's house has a smell, okay? Your house has a smell. Now, is it a good smell or is it a bad smell? And then everything that come out of that house tends to have that smell. I'll let you just think about that for a minute. Okay. So I am cleaning out the next drawer. This is actually the same drawer, but the other side of it because it has a divider. So, I have my little Swiffer things. And you know what was so crazy about this? Something is bad. I have had so many weird little things to happen in the making of this video. Y'all would just be like, girl, bye. And my little hangers are just staying up there. I just grouped them together, just so they look okay and don't look all tacky. Now I'm just restocking my little tray. And I am refilling my little container with my all free and clear. Because I told you I like to have options. Depending on what I'm washing. Because I like to, like the reseller clothes, I like to wash them in the all free and clear. Because I don't want to wash it in something that people may be allergic to. But why these pods looking like that, y'all? Why they looking ashy? I just thought that was strange, okay? But I had another bottle of that white carpet cleaner. Girl, I pulled that thing out of there and that thing started leaking. It busted on the spot. So, keep an eye on your stockpile stuff. That stuff may be sitting for a while, but just to keep an eye on it, okay? Now, put a little dryer vent thing back in. I made sure it was dry before I put it back in there because I don't want to put that wet vent in there. Girl, let me tell you what this is. This is a Swiffer pad. Look at that. The Swiffer mop pad. I got the idea to clean my blinds with it, and it cleaned it like a champ. I said, oh, shoot. It did really good. I was like, I have got to try this. I got these blinds all over my house. And look what was on the side of the darn dryer. A mystery Nike sock that I've been looking for. Food been sitting on the side of the darn dryer. Look at that. Look at all that dust. Look at all that dust. A sin and a darn shame. A shame and a doggone scandal. It don't make no sense. But I can't get all back there as good as I want to. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, get what I can get out, fish what I can fish out. Ooh, it's dusty as I don't know what though. I'ma just might as well just going around the room. Let's just going around the room before we start to vacuum and mop. Okay, let's just go on around the room. I really need to paint my laundry room, but we not doing that today. Okay, I would like my floor replaced as well. Okay. Look. I'm so proud of myself. I feel accomplished, sis. I hope I motivated you today. Did I motivate you? There go my little car bucket. It's not pretty, but it's organized. That's all that matters. Functionality. Does it function for the people that live in your home? Can they come in the laundry room and access all the products and be ready to roll? Yes, my husband can. I can. Whatever. It's clean. It's organized. It looks better. It smells good. And we done. I hope y'all liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you, classy crew, for hanging in there and watching the whole video. I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.